Hey, welcome back to Boss Talk 843 Reacts. And today we're going to be talking about the topic of red pill, blue pill. Because I've been on TikTok and I saw a couple of videos from these influencers like Fresh and Fit, Sneeko, Andrew Tate. I kind of dove in that a little bit and trying to see exactly what these guys talking about. And at the end, I'm still confused. I don't get it. I don't get what makes you an alpha male, beta male. I don't get that. I don't understand why that's even a subject. You know, why you can't tell who a man is from just looking at him. How much money he has, the stature he has. You can't tell, bro. You don't know who a killer is until you turn him into a killer. You could think you're the toughest man on this planet, but until you hit the button on the right person, you can't tell what kind of person that is. So with this topic here, I've been looking into these guys and they're saying all this stuff, it all goes back to money to me, money and status, which in my world, that doesn't make you a man. That doesn't make you a man at all. It just makes you, if you're lame, a lame with a pocket full of money. And a lot of us out here, who think a little bit like me, you still get no respect over here. So I'm gonna show you guys a couple of videos and you guys drop some comments and let me know what you think about this subject. And I'll be right back after this first video. So this is Boss Talk 843, and thank you guys for coming in, all right?
No matter what you think of or how hard you work, you will remain a slave until you find a way outside of the matrix. You must have your mind free. You must find somebody who's clearly outside the matrix, who's returned to the matrix to broadcast a message to you, perhaps on YouTube, who is saying that he knows the way out. And when he offers you a red pill, you have to take it. The problem with most of you is that I am sitting here with my sunglasses, bald head, millions of dollars, nearly unmatched fighting skills. I am Morpheus, and I am telling you the red pill is the war room, and you still don't take the red pill. How can I save you if you will not take the pill? You know what you need to do.
Hey, first of all, I don't trust anybody who talks like a robot. And that red pill, blue pill, I'm a superior guy. I don't trust that. I won't go with that. And it's like y'all want to be part of a cult. And who wants to be part of a woman-hating cult? Who wants to be part of that? And some of you guys need to ask yourselves that, because some of you guys are part of this woman-hating movement. And that's why I did this video, because I think these new guys are starting not to like women, but claim to want women. Because when do guys get on these platforms and talk like they talk right now? Some of it's warranted, but some of it, bro, y'all need to tighten up a little bit. And like I say, money will never give you game. You can't pull a nut with a pocket full of money if you ain't got no game. At least you won't keep it. If you don't know how to be a gentleman, if you don't know how to express love, if you don't know how to do it, it's all about money, control, you'll never keep a woman. So all this talk y'all doing in my world is bullshit. And like I say, in my world, it's bullshit. I've been with my lady almost 19 years, and I don't have to behave that way to keep her and make her love me and keep her in tune with me. It's kind of me being in tune with her, knowing what she needs, and vice versa. So let's get on to this next video of this, and I'll be right back, all right?
I believe that as a man, I should pay for the first date. I believe I should open the car door. I believe I should protect for her, provide for her. I believe if she's my woman, she should be able to come to me with her problems and I should fix them. That makes me a sexist and a horrible person. Fine.
It doesn't.
You agree with the baseline. Everyone agrees with the foundations of what I say, but when I build on top of it, they try and pretend it's sexist. By extension, if I have responsibility over her, then I must have a degree of authority. For the same reason, if I have responsibility over, and everyone's going to lose their mind, it's an example, it's only an analogy. If I have responsibility over a child, I have to have some authority. You cannot be responsible for something that doesn't listen to you. You can't be responsible for a dog if it doesn't obey you, or a child if it doesn't obey you, or a woman doesn't obey you.
The super sexist path.
Cool. Let's take a beautiful sports car. It doesn't matter. A house.
Yeah,
land,
that didn't help.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Whatever I'm responsible for,
object.
I have to have a degree of authority over.
You get to a point, I would think, where there's mutual respect. So there isn't like the authority. It's a give and take on a healthy relationship.
Correct. A healthy relationship has mutual respect. So in a healthy relationship, the man will say X and the woman will say, yeah, I agree with that. Okay, I won't do it. I'm not saying it has to be a command orders. I'm not saying that.
Hey, first of all, bro. First of all, if this is your guru, if this is you guys' guru to go to, man, tell him he has to get some more bass in that voice, because that voice is extremely irritating. Extremely irritating. And he needs to pull some of that out his nuts and, hey, sound like a man, and maybe you'll keep a woman, bro. Maybe you won't have to go through what you're going through with women to keep a woman, because your voice says a lot, bro. That little, it's like a chalk. That says a lot about you, bro. And you need, if you're gonna be this type of dude, you saying this in imperial leader, bro, you gotta sound like a leader and you gotta move like a leader. Nobody cares about your boxing, because hey, it is what it is. Us from the hood, we do that every day. You ain't gonna walk in the hood and scare nobody because you a trained boxer. So I'm 6'3", 317 pounds. I wish you would come to me with your trained boxing skills and think you're gonna do something. And think you're gonna do something. I believe I'm gonna do something back. But like I'm saying, just that's just irritating, because who's following these dudes, bro? I was looking at the Fresh and Fit. Who's following this Myron and this other guy? These lame, no girl getting dudes, didn't touch a girl till they had money in their account, bro. And we real dudes can see right through it. So that's why I say this red pill, blue pill, alpha male, beta male thing. I'm a very humble dude. I don't yell at my lady. Me and my lady chill, and you can consider me a beta dude, but can you beat this beta ass? That's the end. That's the bottom line to me. You can walk around and do whatever. Your pockets don't mean you're gonna be able to defend your woman when it comes time to defend your woman. Somebody have some money and still mop the floor, get your money and still mop the floor with you, because you don't have them kind of skills. You don't have that kind of thing going on with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get on to this next video, but tell your boy to check that voice, man. That's irritating there.
You talk to your sister, but when I see brothers and sisters who are really close, it's super weird. So
Yo said, I don't talk to my sister because when I do, I think about sleeping with her. Who's listening to this man, bruh?
Hey, my bro here said it perfectly. Who is listening to these guys, man? This guy was saying he don't even want you being close to your brother because it's weird to him. So he's thinking of some sexual shit between you and your brother just because you're close to your blood family member. And that shows you the insecurities in that cat. And that's why he walks like he walks and he talks like he talks. But behind closed doors, I know he's crying like a little baby because he's a weirdo. All these cats weirdos and claim they're getting all these women, but they ain't got no women. I don't take advice from nobody who ain't got nobody about no relationship shit. You gotta have somebody. And have somebody for a period of time so I could know you went through the bumps. But these guys giving advice and they don't have a woman. But they telling you how to get a woman and keep a woman. And what type of woman is looking for you. No, it's a whole bunch of dudes that's thinking the same way these guys are thinking, and they have not even thought of the reason why they don't get a woman. But it's because how you think, how you move. Some of you guys ain't got no kind of pizzazz to you, no swag to you. No, you don't know how to problem solve. You don't have any kind of skills in you to be in a relationship, but then you blame the woman because they don't want you. You blame the woman. So let me get on to this next video, but lame university. That's where we at right now. Lame university. I'm trying to understand it, but the more I hear these cats talking, the more I see their demeanors, because demeanor is a big thing. Lame university, bro. And understand, y'all need to read through that. Even girls, when y'all meet dudes, how they carry themselves, how they move, how they sit. Tell you a lot about them. And a lot of these dudes are in lame university or have graduated from lame university because it has no age limit. Some dudes 60 years old still thinking like these cats here, but 60 years old and single. So let's get on to this next video.
Tell me the truth here. Explain to me. Why is it you have a good man that cares about you, takes care of you, ideal man? He cheats. You said, oh nigga, fuck you, da da da. You leave him. Then you find another man that's still gonna cheat anyway.
Yeah.
What's the point? Like, you're leaving a man that's good to you for another man that's gonna cheat on you. What's the point?
Cold hard truth,
we all
ladies.
cheat.
You are never going to sexually satisfy your man by yourself.
Boom.
You will never do it by yourself. That's the truth. Man, I'm always going to want variety.
To add on to what Fresh said,
Hey, that said it all right there. That statement said it all right there, because it shows you that you're going to come into the relationship with ideas of going elsewhere while you're in a relationship. That's why you guys are by yourself. And some of you idiots out there, I don't mean to call you idiots, some of you guys that are into this stuff, read between the lines sometime and don't listen for the delivery. How they say, they're very suave how they say certain stuff. But does it make sense what they're saying? So therefore, I would shoot the question at them. What if she's not satisfied with just one dude? Can she go out and move around and you have to say, well, I got a good woman. She does this, A, B, C, D, E, F, but she's just not satisfied in that department. Can she now go see another guy and come back home and be under, you understand it? I bet you say no. I bet you say no, because it's always a one-sided thing on whoever's doing it, whether men or women, whoever's doing it, it's a one-sided thing. They're like these polygamous marriages. It's always one man, 15 women. But can she go out and sleep with somebody too? Can she bring her husband in? No. We don't need that. People are tired of hearing that shit, and this is 2023. Nobody's buying into that BS no more, bro. Nobody's listening to you idiots because you have a platform. Who doesn't have a platform? I just created my own platform to talk about people like you and anything else that goes on out here in the internet world. But that lame duck university is a real thing, you guys. You make sure you go on Google, tap in lame duck university, and half of these guys will pop up on there. Some of them are part of the council right now because they're such big idiots. But I'm gonna get on to this next video. But understand, listen to these guys. These guys are weirdos, man. Weirdos. Okay, so let's get on to the next video.
Do you believe you're an average woman?
I do not.
Because?
Excuse me?
Why? Why don't you believe you're an average woman?
Well, I don't believe in selling myself. So I'm not I'm not a woman that feels like I have to prove my value to anybody. So it's like
you don't. It was just a question.
Yeah, to me, it's just like I don't believe I'm an average woman just because I'm me, and I don't believe any person would you say you're an average man.
Are you asking me that question? Yeah, I think I'm an average guy.
Okay, well that's good. I think it's a healthy habit to think highly of yourself. So with me,
so a dude that make 20,000 a year, is he average?
Hold on,
no.
wait.
Do you think he's average? No.
Wait a minute. Do you think it's detrimental to overinflate your view of yourself?
No, because if you
really, so if I believe that I'm just Superman and I'm walking around like I'm Superman, that's not gonna
but
do anything to me psychologically, because that's not the real world. Right?
But it depends on what if someone believes that your value you're overinflating is based upon what they view you as, right? So I'm not going to hold myself subject to anyone else's standards or what they think my value is when I determine my own value.
Wouldn't that be a narcissist?
Listen, no, it's not. Because why would you let somebody else tell you, if you think you're handsome, why would somebody tell you, hey, you're ugly, and do you accept that as your reality?
Because I am an image. I'll just say this. I can think that I'm good looking, but if that person says I'm not attractive, that's their opinion.
Exactly.
But hold on. That's their opinion, but it doesn't mean it doesn't matter. And it doesn't mean it is not true. It doesn't mean it's not true.
That's their truth. That's their perspective.
So if you
now, that young sister was locked on. She was locked on, and she made a whole lot of sense. Like, who cares what someone else thinks of you? If I wear a pair of shorts and 100 people don't like it, the only thing that matters is, do I like it? See, that showed you where they're coming from and their angle. They care about what people think. And that's why they're idiots, and that's why they're on this red pill, blue pill, alpha male, beta male, because they have no other groundings in their life. Why would I care about somebody not liking what I like? I can wear polka dot pants every day. And if I feel comfortable in it, everybody can say, why you wear polka dot pants? Because I like them. And I got to be comfortable enough in myself to say, and I'm going to wear them. I don't care about that. So, but this next video is a guy who's going to break down this previous video we just saw, and he did it flawlessly. So let's get on with that video.
Check out this video.
Do you believe you're an average woman?
I do not.
Because?
Excuse me?
Why? Why don't you believe you're an average woman?
Well, I don't believe in selling myself. Would you say you're an average man?
Yeah, I think I'm an average guy.
Okay, well, that's good. I think it's a healthy habit to think highly of yourself.
It still blows my mind that we're at a place where grown men can try to tear down black women's self-esteem under the guise of helping them. But what this video demonstrates clearly is that this is textbook projection. They displace their feelings of inadequacy onto women instead of dealing with it on their own. And what I think happened when she flipped the question on him is that he was willing to admit that he was an average man for the sole purpose of getting her to accept that as her truth. Let's see how the conversation continued.
Do you think it's detrimental to overinflate your view of yourself?
No. if someone believes that your value, you're overinflating, is based upon what they view you as, right? So I'm not going to hold myself subject to anyone else's standards or what else, or what they think my value is when I determine my own value.
Wouldn't that be a narcissist?
Listen, no, it's not. Because why would you let somebody else tell you, if you think you handsome, why would somebody tell you, hey, you're ugly, and you accept that as your reality?
I can think that I'm good looking, but if that person says I'm not attractive, that's their opinion.
Exactly.
But hold on. That's their opinion, but It doesn't mean it doesn't matter. And it doesn't mean it is not true. It doesn't mean it's not true.
That's their truth. That's their perspective.
Now that brother there said that perfectly. Perfectly. And kudos to Leah, man, for standing your ground with those knuckleheads in there. But let's get on this next video. And this Myron from Fresh and Fit. I think it's Myron. I don't know who is who. You know, both of them jokes. But this is him answering questions. And just watch what this knucklehead says. And I still have one thing. Why are so many people listening to these people? What they say makes no sense, and it shows a lot about who they are. They're insecure little boys.
No, do not be vulnerable with women.
But you've never been in love.
You want to do the example?
Women are not built to handle masculine problems. Being vulnerable with a woman is some of the worst advice that modern day women give to men, because if I sit there and I cry to you, oh my God, my life is hard, blah, 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 blah. You might sit there and console me for a bit, but deep down you're like, you and you're going to go and find someone.
That is so not true. I know.
Crying for
vulnerability is so powerful.
Again, this is a common example of women saying one thing but doing another. They're saying this right now because it's politically correct to say, you can cry to me, you can be vulnerable to me, etc. But deep down, if your man came to you and was crying on your shoulder saying, I don't know what's going on, her
I
vagina's
would be there
gonna,
for him.
Can I finish? Can I finish? Her vagina's gonna dry up, she ain't gonna wanna fuck with him anymore, and she's gonna look for a stronger, more capable man, because women are designed to look for security. Hey man, I can't tell you how many times we've brought girls on the show with their own, they tell us on air, one time my boyfriend cried in front of me and I never looked at him the same.
I gotta say this one more time. Who's listening to these guys? That's for them to have such a huge platform. Who's listening to this nonsense they're talking? Because they're talking from inexperience. They're talking from someone who I see has never been in a long-term relationship. So you telling me you've been in a relationship 10 years. You never broke character and had to lean on your lady for some support. And sometimes when you need that support, tears come with that support. That's why I say, real guys, we honor you little lames. That we on to y'all, man, and we see right through it. And like y'all too big and too tough to cry, but both of y'all sitting there looking like little wimps, super wimps. Like I go in your pocket and take your wallet and you won't do nothing, kind of wimps. You know, so I'm gonna get on to this next video. But like I was saying, cut it out, man. Cut it out. I know you're getting money from YouTube. I know you guys are doing whatever you're doing, but it makes no freaking sense. You're talking from a place that you know nothing about. So let's get on with this next video and I get back with you guys. Disgusting.
I think men and women are equally shitty. I think people can be shitty, but if you pay one gender to make bad decisions, they're gonna make more bad decisions.
That's true.
Like if you pay people to be single mothers, there's gonna be more single mothers. If you pay women to divorce and they get half, they're gonna do it. Like if you allow women to beat up on men and be able to call the police and blame it on the guy, they're gonna do it. If you say believe all women, then the shitty women are gonna do it.
She said a mouthful. See, now what I don't want to do is get on this bandwagon where one side is doing bad stuff and the other side are angels, because it's a two-way street. Two-way street. Women out here acting just as crazy as guys right now. And that's why it's a person-to-person thing. And these guys generalize everybody in one little bowl and say, this is how these people think. This is how these people think. When that makes no sense, because everybody's freaking different. And I tell you one thing, if they got a girlfriend, no matter what she has, how she looks, whatever, you know, we all have the eye. If they find somebody they like, there'll be one of them friends that disappear on you. Because, you know, love does that. When you fall in love with somebody, you disappear and y'all start doing your thing. Start living life. So don't listen to these guys too much, because you gotta wait till one day when one of them finds somebody they like, and it won't be nothing like what they say they're looking for. And watch how quick the whole situation and subject changes. And I know that from experience. You can have a list of 100 things you like about somebody and settle for somebody with just 2 things on that list. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about the matters of the heart, and God's gonna put in your life what you need, not what you want. Understand that what you need and not what you want. Because sometimes these eyes we have are so freaking deceitful, we don't even know what we want. So when we get in, it's a feeling. You know, somebody who loves me, somebody who has my best interest at heart, somebody who prays for me, somebody who sticks in through the ups and the downs, no matter what, big, small. My wife has been with me since when I was at 250 pounds to 317 pounds and still love me the same way. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I don't mind. I like being a big dude, so I carry 300 pounds well, so I don't mind it. But I do know I need to get out there and work out with her a little bit. But it's all about those two dynamics together. And you guys don't know anybody's dynamic. You know your dynamic. So let's get on to this next video, and I'll check out with you, all right now.
You want to know why you never get spoiled or treated well by men? You don't worth it? No. Problem is, no one taught you how to date. Emotionally codependent, desperate for male validation, afraid of conflicts or judgment, naive. Does any of those describe you? Look how much power he has over you without even doing anything for you. Can I tell you a secret? There are always power dynamics in dating. When you don't know how to stay in power, you'll get played consistently, and not just in dating. We were never taught that moral has its dilemma. Power game never dies because of human nature. We don't have to be a victim. Level up and be powerful.
Hey, you know what? We're going to end the video on that one right there because she said it perfectly. She put you guys in line perfectly. Everything she said was how I think about you guys. So we're going to end that red pill, blue pill video today. But I want you guys to tune back in for the next video I drop. And who knows what the subject's going to be about, what we're going to be talking about, but it's going to be something interesting. So, hey, I want to thank you guys for joining. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And then hit that ding, ding, ding bell button for your boy, so you get all the updates when I drop new videos. So, as we say, Boss Talk 843 is out.